Hi, my name is Bria. I'm a mom of two little girls, one of which is almost done with kindergarten. Today I am going to be talking about a math addition supplemental curriculum that you can use if your child is struggling with math handwriting, math addition facts, just overall confidence in their addition math facts. So today I'm going to talk about Page a Day Math. I purchased the digital download. It is $29.95 online. I did get it with a 15% off coupon, so it came to, I think, if I remember correctly, about $26. And Janice, the creator, generally has some kind of percentage off going on at all times. So if you want to save some money, I would encourage waiting till one of her sales goes on. In the digital download, you get a number of things. It's all pretty much what you would get if you bought the box curriculum. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share and I'll show you what you get. But it was an instant download, so I was able to use the worksheets that I got that day. So as you can see here on my screen, this is what you get. You get zip files, and then after you click on the zip file, it opens up to a larger file. So I had it transferred onto my external hard drive. That way it's not taking up room on my computer. The addition starter kit right here is what you would find all the books to be. Books 1 through 10 are each an addition math fact family is what I call it. So book 1 is the +1 family, +2 is book 2, +3, so on and so on until you get to book 10, which is +10. Each day builds upon the previous day. On day 1, if I click over here, you have 0 + 1, and each day is one page back and front, totaling 24 problems. So day 1 was 0 + 1 in all forms of 0 + 1 or 1 + 0 all the way to the end. And my daughter was able to color the star when she was finished. Day 2 is another page back and front, and each day builds upon the previous day. So 0 + 1 is shown, and then the additional 1 + 1, so on and so forth to the end of the book, which we ended with and that was review day. We ended with 10 + 1. So basically on the last day, 10 + 1 included everything she had learned from 0 + 1 to 10 + 1, and she was able to finish, and it ended with a certificate of completion and some fun little, words of encouragement from all the little math characters. So that continues on through all of the books, 1 through 10. Each day is building upon the previous day. Some of the other things included in this download was these flashcards, which is super cute. They're all color coordinated. You can see that the zeros have a green. If you go towards that, 0 has a green, 1 has this lime green, and 2. So backwards, upside down, forwards, you know what you're going to be expecting. So this one is 0 + 2, so it's a 0 and a 2 color. And it's great because you print off the whole page, you cut them a little perforated, fold it in half, and then I went ahead and laminated. I have some friends that just tape it, but it was a great little source for some math flashcards. We enjoy these. We go over them every day before we do our math, just reviewing what we've already gone through. Our bonus 2 is an addition assessment. Sometimes your kiddo is really, really good at the super simple, like the +1s, +2s, but they're struggling with the 5s and the 12s and the odd numbers. So this is a great resource to use to see where your kid is at. There's instructions that show you how to implement these tests, and depending on how your child does per page, informs you what is best to start, which book to start on. Bonus 3 is like a tracking chart where we can track which book we're on for the addition and counting packet. Bonus 4 is a little print paper, practice paper with fun little foods. My daughter does not know most of these words yet, but I can see how this would be a good little practice during her first grade year when we have some breaks, just to keep her handwriting fresh. This is super cute. Look at these little dogs. They all have lots of apples and oranges. Use this page to practice. Lots of people like this. I agree with you, puppy. Me too. And then bonus 5 is another adorable little handwriting page that has the print practice page with just some, colors, numbers, just some fun random words that they can practice. I think that's a good thing to do for, it's a page, they can color it, not too strenuous. And then what's also included is addition charts. So these look like little bookmarks. I did not print these off, but I know they're here actually maybe I should print these off. Additions, so add +1, a little bone bookmark would be a good little reference for each of these books that she goes through. +1 all the way to +12, and then there's an addition chart, which would actually be a pretty cute little wall chart, and then all the references of all the addition. So that is what you get in the digital download. Like I said, I have purchased that, and we have been working our way through. We finished the first book, so day 1 we finished. I stapled it incorrectly. My daughter has pointed it out to me. But day 1 we started where it was 0 + 1, and we wrote it every which way, and she went through, and at the end she colored her star, and we went all the way through day 14, to which by then she was pretty confident, and as you can see, she colored all the stars beautiful rainbow colors. And the way this kind of worked is she did 1, 2, 3 days, and then day 4 was a review, day 8 was a review, day 12 was a review, and 10 + 1 is day 14. So we finished book 1, I printed off book 2, and we just finished day 8, so she just finished the review. Timeline wise, this takes her about 15 to 20 minutes to do each booklet, because we are focusing mostly on handwriting. This was my pure full-blown reason for buying this. My daughter's handwriting was awful. She understands the concept of math, but for her there is not enough handwriting practice as far as writing numbers, and we were spending more time on her math lessons each day on the writing of the numbers than the actual concept she was learning. So at the point of purchasing the digital download, I was at a point of pulling my hair out, because I'm like, you know the math, you get it, but you're not writing the numbers correctly. So I have had previous experience with Page A Day's Math's letter pages. Down below I will link an interview I did with Janice, the creator of this curriculum. She did an interview with me a couple weeks ago when I was on day 7, I think, with my daughter on book 1, and I told her just in 7 days, and I'm not lying, in 7 days I saw an immediate improvement in the numbers that she had gone over. It was wonderful. And I did show on that interview some of the befores and afters, so you're more than welcome to go and watch that on her channel. Janice was nice enough to send me the box set, so I can go through it with you guys and show you what comes in it, and you can make a decision whether or not that would work for your family. Like I said before, the digital download is $29.95. I had a 15% off coupon. If you were to buy the box set, it's going to be $49.95, but it includes the digital download. So you would get the immediate digital download, and then the box would get sent to you within a week. So right here, I have what came in the box. I got a little card that says thank you, it has all the little characters on it. And then it says, thanks, dear Brianna, thank you for your order. Feel free to reach out with questions or with questions anytime. Thank you, Janice. So that's super sweet. And then it looks like I got little packets of bookmarks, and these are stickers. And in this one, there's little temporary tattoos. My daughter would love this because she loves the characters. Use those to keep her place in the book that she's in. There's a little packet. So addition and counting, there's a tracking page where you can keep track of what book you're on, already printed, so I guess that's saving me a print. There's an addition table, completely printed off. I'm gonna laminate that. There is an addition chart. Once again, I love the colors, super bright. And then there is the Bones math sheets that can be printed off for bookmarks with little math facts. So, you know, +1, +2, all the way to +12. And then there's a couple little handwriting pages. Here is a cursive one that says leaves, trunk, roots, branch, and stem. If you like more of the handwriting for biology terms in cursive, it looks like that's available online. And then here is a sample page from our Being Grateful print handwriting book. And it has family, pet, friends, running, and skipping in print, and asks at the end, what are you grateful for? Like the math pages, they have the stars, but instead of at the end, they have it at the beginning of each word. So they would write their word and then color each star. There's even a little sample of the coloring book page they have. Handwriting bundles for digital downloads, and there are coloring books, which I do have the coloring books somewhere in this house. Super cute. I have that download printed somewhere. So Getting into the box, this is what the box looks like. It says 10 research-based books, 140 days of practice, recommended for ages 5, 6, and 7. It covers addition and counting. And it has the math squad, which are these dogs, and it says adding 1 to 10, numbers 0 to 10, counting, tracking numbers, and addition equations. This 10-book system introduces step-by-step addition and helps develop legible math handwriting. That was my #1 reason for buying this. Number sense, independent learning, and confidence. Included are 10 books, like I said, adding and counting from 1 all the way to 10. There's 14 days of practice per book, 140 days of practice per box, 350 problems per book, 3,500 problems per box. It does show on the back some additional resources that they have or have had, which I will address one of the confusions I have about that at the end. And it covers the 10 books that is in this set. And then it shows a little sample page on the box in the back. So opening this up, it has 10 books, nicely bound in bright, beautiful colors. And me just glancing at the back right now. These backs of each of these books have some of the math characters with little sayings. Like, they're so cute. It's like a little question, like a little joke. What is a dog's favorite breakfast for book number 9? Waffles. How cute. So book 1, if I were to compare the book 1 that is in print and the book 1 that I printed off, there is a significant size difference. And I do have to mention that this part, the blue part, is available on the download to print off, but I didn't print off cover pages because why? For me, it wasn't necessary. So the size, if I were to cut the top and bottom off, it would be the same size, but you can see it's distinctly the size difference is different. This is a lot more sturdy than what I printed off online. And page for page, it's the same. It's just already printed, and I love how small this is. I think this would be great for a grab and go. If we're gonna go somewhere, it'll fit in her little bag quickly. My daughter right now, when she does school, she sits at a little lap table, and I think this would actually fit a lot better than the full-size pieces of paper that we're using. So as we work through all these books, we will be gaining confidence in her handwriting and also the familiarity that she has with her math facts. The book set is beautiful. I love it. It's wonderful. I am going to probably start using it on the next book. So book 3, since we've already started book 2, already printed it up, I might as well use it. I am going to give a little bit of a critique, and that is just my personal preference, and it's more geared towards the website. So I'm doing a screen recording right now. I'm going to switch you guys over, and as you can see right here, this is the edition packet that I bought, and so I'm going to just address the edition because, like I said, I don't have any of the other books, so I can't have an opinion on it. However, it says 10 books plus download is $49.95, and you can see right up here it says 15% off if you use the math code. So here for download only, which is what I got, excuse my dog, $29.95 is what I paid plus the 15% off, which is wonderful. The only critique I have, which she may fix this now that I'm putting it out there, is if you scroll down, it kind of shows you what everything you get. Kind of what I went through, but just, 2D. But you scroll down, the price is only $79.95. And I don't know if that was like an older price, but if I were to click now for buy now, obviously it's giving you the $49.95 amount instead of the $79.95, but just keep in mind that it is $49.95 if you were to buy it, not $80. The other critique I have is, like I said, on the back of the box, it showed a bunch of different options that they have. That one of the things is an addition and math handwriting sets 1 and 2. I don't see that on their website anymore. And then it's a little repetitive because if you go by grade, you go to kindergarten math, it's the same for first grade math. So it's just addition or subtraction. I do think it's a little repetitive on that side because addition is still the same as kindergarten addition. That being said, the pre-K edition is something I'm interested in doing because one of the other things I wish I had in this math edition is something kind of like their handwriting lettering, but with math, because I think my daughter would benefit from having pages like this, or even a half a page practice of the 1s through 9. Hey Janice, if you're watching, I think it's a great idea, even if it's a half page. I think I've covered everything. If there's any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. If you want to check out Janice's interview she did of me a couple weeks back when I was on day 7 with this, you can go ahead and check that. I do really good showing of comparisons. I even kind of go over other supplements that we've tried and why I don't use those anymore. And I will also have the Page Today Math website linked below if your kiddo would benefit from extra math addition practice. I think this is a great resource. And if your kid needs additional math facts, works on subtraction, multiplication, and division, this is also a great resource because for kids to succeed in math, they need to have a strong foundation. And I think this is a great resource for that foundation. For now, thank you for watching. I'm probably going to do a couple more videos as the weeks go on what curriculum we've used this year, what curriculum we're using next year. This is my first video. Be kind, please. I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.